clear takeoff.
Wind check 06012.
Right, thank you. Switch, rolling, now. Secondi. Ora.
Entering North Wales MTA, we're going to proceed into low-fly area 7 for south and north flow for approximately 30 mic.
You're clear takeoff and display. The surface wind is 07012.
Well, a very, very good evening to you, and welcome along to the show tonight, Friday the 30th of October. And as usual, we've got a really busy packed show for you tonight, and I'll be going through the list of everybody that's in the room, but to give you a quick run through what's coming up very, very quickly, I'll basically go through it while we're actually playing the videos, because we really have got a very, very busy night and a lot to fit in. But just very, very quickly, we're going to start off with what we were up to last Saturday. We went over to London Heathrow, and so I'll tell you what, without further ado, we're going to start that video for you right now, and I'll explain things as we actually go along. So let's hit it right now. So here we are, Myrtle Avenue. What a place. Now, if you want to get up really close and personal with aircraft, I recommend this spot. It's absolutely incredible. So we started off down at Myrtle Avenue, then we're going to go across to the Renaissance Hotel. And then after that, we're going to meet some of the fans that actually popped down to Heathrow last Saturday. Fantastic to see these youngsters, it really was. So we're going to feature some of those, right? And what else have we got? Oh yes, after that, Cosford 2009. It's going to go quiet as usual. So some video from Cosford, then we're going to do a special, it's a bit of a tribute really, and I'll explain when we get there, to Brian Lacomba. Then it's competition time, your chance to maybe win a very rare DVD. More of that coming up very soon. And then after that, a few classic videos, and to finish the night off, it's Meet the Fans, and tonight it's GB Model Zone. That's our very own Gordon. So that's all coming up, and maybe a few other extra little bits and bobs in between. Oh, and of course, talking to all you great guys. So I hope you're all fit and fine and having a great Friday evening. So let's quickly go through the list. And first in the room tonight was our very own Phoebe Stern, Gary Lockton, Araj, and saying hi to everybody. Miles High, good day to you. Who else have we got in the room? Lots and lots of people. It's fantastic to see you. Space Dreams, hello. Gary Lockton, Miles High. And Gus W. Hi, how you doing? GB Model Zone, of course, is in the room. That's the man we're going to feature just a little bit later on in Meet the Fans.
Hold on, we're ready. 2768.
Owen, hiya Owen, good to see you mate. Can Force 3, fantastic to see you on my boy. It's absolutely brilliant as always. Sean Bintley, nice to see you as well. Phil. John Robinson, hey John, we're going to rack your brains today mate. Can you make it 2 in a row, hey? Competition time coming up later. Some absolutely beautiful shots. And as you can see, this was Myrtle Avenue down at Heathrow last Saturday. So who've we got? Oh, we've got Barry West as well. Barry, fantastic to have you on, Barry. I'm very intrigued by your message you put the other day when you finished. What was all that about? I said, you know my voice. I'm intrigued. We will find out one day. We'll have to get Barry on Meet the Fans one week. And I'll tell you how you can do that later. Plane spotting roaring way. Hey, keep watching my boy, you may see yourself. Jazzy John 30, hello to you. Plane spotting ringway, yeah, we just did that. And Phil and Bradley Penny, aviation. Hi my boy. Rather impressed with your video introduction and what have you that you did the other night. I thought that was absolutely brilliant mate, so well done. So as you can see on these particular videos, getting up very, very close and personal. Whoa. We had a few technical issues, to say the least, last Saturday, all down to the internet speed. It was absolutely dire. It was dreadful. Crazy. So we had to... I'll just wait for this to go through. So we literally had to do the show in really, I think we did 4 or 5 parts. But hey, the most important thing was I went there to enjoy myself, and boy oh boy, did myself and Jamesy, we had a great time mate, didn't we? Jazzy John, hi mate. Jason Turley, he's in the room. DJ Wolf, Miles High, Neil Hubbard. Who else have we got? We've got so many people tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Great to see everybody. If I do miss anybody, I do apologise. Julie, hiya Julie. Chris, Pilot 13, hi to you.
Behind the departing company 220, line up 27 right by Alpha 8 behind. Pilot departing company 220, line up 8 behind, 27 right Alpha 8, 3 out 2 right.
Since last week, I've actually got myself one of these external antennas. Whether that's going to make the difference, I really don't know. But we'll test that and see how we get on with it. If not, it'll go back. LT Viper, nice to see you again. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to see you, my boy. Mark, Friday evening sorted. Yeah, it's exactly 1 hour. Whoops, exactly 1 hour of the show tonight. So, hey, we've only got 52 minutes left of the show. Goodness gracious. Very nice, absolutely brilliant. And we met some fantastic people when we were down at Heathrow, and absolutely loved it. Phil, hi Phil, who's seen the planes drift? Oh yeah, you'll see even more in a bit. It got windier and windier as the day went on. Brilliant day, it really was. Flight Radar 24. It's exactly 1 hour. The show tonight, my boy. That's Flight Radar 24 asking how long the show's for. Exactly 1 hour. Mo Hatchet, hi. Cooking with gas. So there's our Erwin, letting everybody know he's a busy boy. As far as filming this particular week, I've not done anything from East Mids at all. The weather has been absolutely awful. Hopefully it should be better next week. And Julie, good luck for tomorrow night. Yeah, saw your message. Looks very, very interesting. There we go, Concord. Whoa. Absolutely, LT Viper. If you're going to go to one place, you make sure you go to Heathrow. This is Myrtle Avenue, and you can park at Charing Cross. At the weekends, it's about £8 for the day, £13 in the week. Probably better at the weekends, to be honest. Less traffic going by. As you see, the lorries keep going by. Yes, okay, so a little later in the show we do this feature called Meet the Fans. Now if you want to take part in Meet the Fans, all you've got to do is literally just send me an email. I'll give the email out a little bit later on in the show, okay? So send the email. If I don't reply straight away, don't worry, I'll have the email and I will get back to you. And coming up on tonight's show, it's Gordon from GB Model Zone, so we're going to find out about him. And these models that he does, got some great pictures to show you. So if you want to take part in that, it's called Meet the Fans, something I do towards the end of the show every Friday night. And also a chance to give your YouTube channels a mention or whatever it is you want me to do. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You can just, it's entirely up to you, whatever you want. Thank you very much there, Jazzy John 30. I mentioned your show tonight, Stu, at the end of Jerry's Beach. Oh, rock and roll. Yeah, did Jerry give us a mention then? That's brilliant. So thank you to you, and also thank you to Jerry. And next week, on Meet the Fans, it's going to be Bradley Penny Aviation. So from Monday I shall be compiling all of that. Takes a week to do all of this. Well, between Monday and Friday I'm literally putting everything together. But of course in between all of that out filming. But I don't think I should be filming this weekend. The weather is not looking good at all. Michael Webber, hi to you. Hello Stu, after a long time, hey, a long day here with my girlfriend, Bitter. It's an absolute pleasure there, Bradley. It's well deserved. I was very, that's 3 veries, impressed. I liked your introduction. I loved the side pictures of those aeroplanes that came up on that little intro that you did the other night. I thought that was very cool. There we go, look at this baby. That is one big baby. Hey gang, well we've got to move along, so let's go to the next, as soon as this has landed, and slid across the runway, catching the wind, see that? Woo. Oh, by the way, what I would like to know is it possible to take video from the other end of the runway? In other words, at Heathrow, looking directly down one of the runways. As we were driving out, we noticed close to the M25 there was a roundabout and there was some high banking. Yeah, remember I've got the Bearmobile to get about on, right? So, is there any spots that can look directly down the runway if we parked somewhere? So I don't know. Anyway, we've got to move on. So let's go to the next feature. So let's see what is coming up next. Now, I love this shot. That house! That is just crazy. It really is. Living just there. And I've put these few little bits on, even though you've just seen this land. This gives an idea. It's more of a few wide angle shots showing what... That's just crazy. Imagine living at that house. Oh boy. Julie says, I want to live there. Gosh, whoa. But remember, I mean, this doesn't happen all through the night, okay? What time do they finish? Is it 11 o'clock? And then is it 6 a.m? Something. I'm not 100% sure of the exact times, but they don't, unlike East Midlands Airport, that does fly all the way through the night, they don't fly all the way through the night. So, yeah, you get some sleep, I'm sure. So great messages, as always, coming in on the chat room, so thank you very much. I like the vapor on that. That was pretty cool. So yeah, brilliant messages coming in. As always, when you put a message in, always keep it respectful to all people at all times, okay? And as I really liked what Bradley said the other day, no spam, absolutely, mate. Because we'll just stop it. Well, spam. But normally everybody's absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant community we've got, and it's just getting bigger and bigger all the time. So thank you. You're a brilliant crowd. And we're going to see some of you in just a few minutes. Yeah, get some good broadband down there, you know, plug it in, and I'm hoping, as I was saying, that this new aerial, I won't know till I get out in the field and really test it. Now, I think the next video, let's let this one go by first. So I think the next video coming up, it's actually taken from the live stream itself. Okay, the next one. And you will see when we were live, having all sorts of problems because the internet was just dire. It was awful. It was okay to start off with, and then for no reason it just decided to cough, and that was it. So we were on and off. And the other problem was it was causing havoc with the with the audio as well, as you will find out in just a short while. So a little bit later on we thought, okay then, we'll try a different location, because we thought, well, the weather was getting really bad, so we had a very, very heavy rain shower, so we thought, okay, we'll try this Renaissance Hotel. So we popped over there, and as you will see, some great landing shots. They were really starting to struggle in the wind. The journey was fantastic there, Phoebe, apart from getting Jamesy directing us directly into a car park, which was great fun. £4.50 later for 0 minutes, 0 seconds. But yeah, it was a brilliant day. Absolutely loved it. And this place is really easy to find. The Renaissance Hotel, just put it in your sat navs, you'll find it. And for about 2 hours it's £10. I think for the whole day it's approximately 20 quid, which it's got to be worth it to get shots like this. Myself, I mean, look at this rocking baby. Now if you want to see these videos in full, you can see them all on Airshow World right now. The actual full videos are there. Hey Yorkshire Pud, nice to see you, mate. Yeah, the forecast's not too bad next week there, Yorkshire Pud 63. So yes, we've got a few plans. All I'll say is military, okay? So I can't say any more than that because just in case it doesn't work out. But we hope to get some military aircraft next week and maybe some stuff from East Mids. But East Midlands Airport is getting dead. It's in the daytime. All the holiday flights have finished now, apart from Tenerife and what have you. So we will Paul Freeman, nice one, Paul. Yeah, well, this was my first visit, so I'm still, getting used to the particular area. So yeah, any suggestions? Especially, can you get those head-on shots? That's what I'm interested in, because we could park here, use the Stu-mobile, and go literally wherever. But is it possible? Can you see directly down the end of the runway? That's what I'm interested in. Okay, miles high. Jazzy John later, mate. So he's out of the room for a bit. We'll see you later. So we shall move on, okay? So if you want to see this in full, just like the other videos that you've seen, all you have to do is literally go along to Airshow World, and they're the most recent videos that we have out there. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to meet some of the... Now, the audio in the next video is not the best, so you'll have to listen very carefully, okay? I'm not going to say anything while I'm playing this one. Woo, that's a relief. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, James and myself, we finished as we saw this horrendous storm coming over, and it was. We just put everything in the car just in time. But Jerry, God bless him, he carried on right into the darkness. I watched a little bit of his video, and God bless him, he was still filming in the most horrendous conditions. So he must have... he must... I don't know how he does it. Incredible. So Jerry, fair play to you, mate. But James and myself thought, yes, we're going to get the hell out of it. And driving back, the conditions were just... It was awful. The rainstorm, at one point it was, if I said biblical, it was crazy. So we pulled in to a Burger King and made a real pig of ourselves. Oh, that was wonderful, I can tell you. So yeah, we had a quick word with Jerry and what have you, and what have you, top guy, and I think he gave us the best bit, and I wished I'd have took a photograph or a video or something, was when he was in the field next to where I was at Myrtle Avenue. He had all these ponies all around the van. It was brilliant, great. It was great. Wished I'd have took a picture. Okay, going to go really quiet on this. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, this should be. So are you great characters? So the sound's not particularly brilliant. Let's move along.
Guys, how
Here
are
we go.
you? All right?
I'll go quiet.
Good, oh? It certainly is Airshow World. Are you Airshow World fans then?
Yeah, plane spot over
You're Bradley Penny Aviation.
So apologies for
Get
the
out, you're joking
audio
me.
on this.
Hey, well, tell you what,
It
guys,
was breaking
just
up
stand a bit further
terrible,
back and I'll
terribly.
take a video. Is it okay to take a video, you guys? Right, there we go. So standing just there, giving us a good wave. That's Bradley Penny Aviation and Ringway.
Plane spotted Ringway.
Oh yes, certainly met Jerry.
Great guys. And hey, I'm fans of theirs as well, you know. But Bradley Penny, you're the man. You're getting some good stuff, and you are as well.
Yeah.
You know, look at that. Now this is what I was saying. What Airshow World is all about.
G'day,
right?
Elvis.
It's,
How's Tracy?
Not about me or anything else, because I know very little about airplanes. James is quite knowledgeable about the planes, but it's about these sort
Don't
of
forget,
guys,
next
right,
week.
and help
There we go, giving us a good wave.
get you.
As you can see,
Check out
a few
their,
problems with the
YouTube
internet
channels.
was so bad.
Fantastic guys.
Breaking
And
up.
hey, thanks for coming over and saying hello.
Hi.
And you, have a great day.
Thank
Enjoy your
you.
planes, all right? And I look forward to some
There
of
we
the
go.
stuff you're
That's
taking.
Myrtle Avenue. Hey,
Cost
and
me
here's
an
the man
absolute
himself.
fortune
I don't
today
know
with
where
the
he is
car
tonight. He's
parking,
not in
but
the
never
room,
mind.
but
Taking me to the wrong place.
and there's Tom.
There we go, guys. Gives a
I
wave.
can't remember the name of the guy in the background.
There we
Sorry,
go.
sir, but he was a real nice chap as well.
And the Bearmobile is lying down on the
There's
ground.
Jamesy.
Hey, Jamesy, how you getting on,
Jamesy.
mate? All right. Yeah,
Have a
keep
good
him warm.
week next week, mate. Get some good
Yeah,
videos.
he's keeping warm. All right. Yeah, I'm. Look at this young man. See, I mean, goodness gracious, he's dressed up for summer. See, I mean, you see, I mean, hey, come on. You see, it's really 25 degrees today. It's a real hot summer day. Yeah, here in New York. There we go. Are you guys? There we go. Big wave. Going out live right now, you guys, on Airshow World.
Might need to turn the volume up a little bit on this so
Go
we
on
can
then.
hear
That's
them.
Bradley
Charlie.
from. Come on, your YouTube.
Plane spotting Ringway. Please subscribe.
Plane spotting Ringway. Go on, Tom.
Of course, Thomas, Tom, and
Have Tom on YouTube. Go on, mate.
Joel and Travelino vlog on YouTube.
There we go.
That's it.
Channel, I'm really close to 1.1k on YouTube.
And he's doing really well, is our Bradley. There you go.
I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
That's an absolute pleasure.
And Bradley now.
That's what I try
it's
to do, you
hit
see. Get
1,000. I
these
think it's
youngsters involved.
1,300. Storming along.
Yeah, and it's great to meet the fans. So that's what it's all about. Friday. Join us.
160 and my goal for Christmas is 200.
200. You'll get there, mate.
41.
You'll get there.
And you know, I've really got to be honest.
Hey, with a bit of help
this
from
is
Airshow
what
World,
Airshow
you'll
World's
get there.
all about.
Big wave then. Okay, thanks for joining
go,
us
guys.
today, and everybody
Fantastic.
else on Airshow World. It's been an absolutely brilliant day. Not the best of
Brilliant
weather,
to meet you all.
but I've enjoyed it. So hey, take care. There you go. Streamers of the future, these guys.
Subscribe to Airshow World. Subscribe to Bradley Penny Aviation, Plane Spotting Ringway, Travelino vlog, and me, Avtom.
There you go. It's as easy as that. Mateo over there. Give us a wave, Mateo. There you go. Yeah, another one of our Airshow World fans. So thank you very, very much. It's great to meet the people.
That was a great young man. That's Mateo.
So, hey, don't forget Friday night, if you ever watch that, the live from the edit room. Okay, okay, fantastic. 7 o'clock every Friday night. Top man. Hey, that's really kind. What a guy. What a guy. Some people say, oh no, the boss might see this. I'm at work. All right, let's have a word with these guys here. There we
Oh,
go.
yes, and we met a couple
There
of
we
other
go. Give us a
people as
wave.
well.
You're going out live at the moment. So whereabouts you from, guys?
I'm from
Chigwell.
Chigwell.
Hey, Reese Midday, take pictures of the planes and what have you. It's a good spot, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely
Where's this
brilliant.
going out live
It's Airshow World.
Okay.
Airshow World. So if you've never tuned in, tune in right now. It's going out live. All right. So I always like to check before I move the camera because
Don't forget,
you-
coming up pretty
you never
soon,
know,
we've
yeah,
got
someone might
that
think,
competition.
"Oh, no,
So you've
I
got to
shouldn't be
guess
with
the
this person."
cockpit, okay? I'm going to
That's
show you
it.
a
Hi
cockpit
guys, are you all right?
of an aircraft.
Hey, fantastic. Great to hear you. Yeah, you follow Airshow World, do you? Oh, brilliant stuff. You joined us on the Friday Night Live show.
Hey, John
Oh,
Robinson,
fantastic.
don't. Hey, we
what's your
need
name,
you. I tell you
On
what,
YouTube. You're
because
Zach
we
on
want to see if
YouTube.
you can make it
Oh,
2 in a
right.
row, and your
Oh
chance
yeah, I
to
remember seeing that.
maybe
Brilliant. Well, thank you
win
for
a
supporting Airshow
very
World.
rare DVD.
Thank you very, very much.
Which I will explain about after the competition. All right, so I've said it before, around about 3 months ago or whenever it was, right, way back in early August when I first started doing these live streams, I said the success of Airshow World on the live stream side of it is all down to you guys. Okay, if it becomes a success, I will keep on going. Right, so it's all down to you guys, and this is where I like to give something back by featuring you guys. Okay, doing the meet the fans and all that, and also when they turn up to these places, keeping a good distance like we were, right, just pointing the camera, and not always can the sound, as I say, not the best because the internet wasn't very good. Okay, so less of the rabbit, more of the features that we've got. So we're gonna move along and show you a couple of minutes. Just look at that. That is a beauty. That was a Jaguar, by the way. This is Cosford back in 2019. So a couple of quick highlights here for you. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you on as well. Don't forget, gang, do your little bit, okay? Don't forget to share the video right now, okay? Do the sharing, get as many people on as possible.
Sewing machine smooth sound is that of the 2,500 horsepower Bristol Centaurus vertical. That's like suddenly increased air traffic management services. Collins Aerospace.
Of course, no show is the same without the red arrows. Bring them on.
The aircraft doing it in big battle formation. The red, white and blue smoke trailing behind as they come up to the vertical red one.
Thank you, Julie. She says, Stu, the special livery video of yours is just gorgeous. Thank you. Phoebe saying, wow. So when we do this competition, you've got to be fast at typing, okay? So you're going to see a photograph of a cockpit. So the first person that I see come up with the correct answer, okay? And you know what YouTube is like? It could bring it in any old order. So it's the first one that I actually see is the winner, but you've got to get it right. So that's coming up around about 3 minutes from now. Get your fingers ready, okay? Keeping a check on the time. Okay, yeah, we're still okay for a couple more minutes, I think. But we're going to have to move along to the next item very, very soon. So So gang, I'm going to take you back around about 20 years in time, okay? I think it was around about that period. I had the absolute, maybe 18 years ago, I had the absolute pleasure of meeting up with a guy by the name of Brian Lacomba, right? A fantastic display pilot, and he was also a novelist. Such a wonderful, a really great gentleman to meet, right? And people have also told me, yeah, a real character as well, and it can be quite fiery at times, but I always found him an absolute gentleman. Sadly, he's no longer with us, but basically what we used to do, I used to do some videoing of the outside shots. Yeah, which is what you're going to see in a moment. But we used to share each other's video. So I used to send him the videos that I took from the outside, and you'll see what he sent back to me. So with a bit of luck, this should be the next video coming up. All right, so it's my sort of little tribute, if you like, to a real wonderful pilot. Sadly, no longer with us, but yeah, Brian, this is for you, mate, wherever you are. So this was back in the days. I used to do I was official video guy, if you like, down at RF Waddington, and we literally used to share the videos between us. Ah, you met him as well there, Julie. Yeah, he was very, very passionate about videos as well, and so this is how we sort of got together, really. And Brian very kindly sent these over, and I returned the favour, and I put them all together. ZXP's Aviation, good to see you, my man. This was around about 2000, I think it was 2001, 2002, that sort of period, okay? This is RAF Waddington. For obviously, the Waddington Airshow. And I was filming this. You see where that X is at the bottom on the left hand side? I was just to the side of that, and you'll see in a moment when the aircraft land exactly whereabouts I was, because I used to do the not just for the air shows, I used to go there on well, more or less whenever I could. Just drive up in the car, drive around the airfield. First time I did it, I can tell you, it was really daunting, because I literally had to cross over the runway. So certainly didn't want an AWACS coming in as I was going across, but they do have traffic lights. And there we go. As you can see, that was where I was actually filming from. Great spot, great days, an absolute gentleman. So Brian Lacomba, well, if you're up there, mate, all the best. You're an absolute gent. Right, what have we got? Before we move to the next item, competition time. Okay, so get yourselves ready for this. Okay, so with a bit of luck. Okay, I'm not going to have this on for too long, so take a good look. So the first person to put in the chat that I see in the chat room, okay, to come up with a correct answer. The cockpit for the competition tonight. What is this? Here we go. With a bit of luck. There we go. There's your cockpit. and I'm looking very closely at the chat room. There we go. You've got about 30 seconds to take this in. Any ideas what that cockpit is? Nope, not a MiG-21, not a Harrier, not a Jaguar, no, not a Harrier, no, not a Jag, not the Vulcan, not a Harrier, not a Phantom, not F-15, MiG-21, no, Typhoon, no, Harrier, Phantom, no, Chinook, no, F-16, no, Jag, no, Tornado, nope, Lightning, no, Phantom, no, Buccaneer, no, I haven't seen John, no, it's not John, it's not the F-111, it's an old aeroplane, you can see by that, not the Sea Vixen, not an F-15, got it, okay, Everts Grutos, you got it, okay, that Everts Grutos, got it spot on, it's the F-104 Starfighter. So, my man, there you go. He was the first man to come up with it. F-104 Starfighter. So, no more guesses. So, Everett, all you've got to do, right, is contact me with your address, okay, and your name. All right, send that through to me. The email address is, listen carefully, the email address is airshowworld1@gmail.com. I'll say that one more time for you, okay? It is airshowworld1, that's the figure 1, at gmail.com, okay? And don't forget, obviously, put your name, your address, and I'll send the DVD out to you. And the DVD, it's a bit special really, because it's extremely rare, and what we're going to do is actually show you a little bit of that video very, very soon, okay? But let's move along. To our next section. So, Meet the Fans is where we're at right now. Let's start that from there. By the way, this isn't another competition. So, Everts, Grutos, send me that info, right? And you've got the email address, so I will send you that DVD out, okay? Right, so what we're going to do, it's called Meet the Fans. So, literally, we're going to meet right now Gordon, aka GB Model Zone. He's been making model kits for around about 50 years now, and basically he makes anything that takes his fancy and that interests him in any scale. So it could be small, 72 or 32, whatever, any sort of scale, and even some huge great big aircraft and models and whatever, which you'll see in a minute, right? And also, it used to be a volunteer at the Castle Donington Aeropark back in the 1980s, when it was at the, you know, the other end of the runway to where it is now, opposite side, the other end, at East Midlands Airport. Mainly repainting and assembling the aircraft when needed. And let's have a look whereabouts we are. Also, he's flown quite a few aircraft back in the days when he was in the Air Cadets. And also, listen to this, he rides a Vulcan motorcycle. And in the week, likes going to the air bases. And hey, don't we all, mate? He used to do a live kit modelling show on a Saturday night with some mates called Saturday with Smoo and the crew, but now he does a live show on a Sunday night, and you've got to check this out. It's called the Sprue Surgeon Podcast on the Sprue Surgeon YouTube channel. That's on a Sunday night at 7 p.m. GMT. Alright, so check that out. And what else? Also, Gordon, he started, look at these, motorbike, fantastic. Now, these aren't real, these are models. Okay, you'll see a real one shortly. But what Gordon's doing as well is creating his own YouTube channel, which no doubt he will tell us more about in the very near future. And his first video on that. He hopes to be all about, let's have a look, all about kit builds, right, and kit reviews, paints, paint tools and paints and what have you, right? So if you fancy seeing more, sub to the channel, and you might see a kit review sometime of Stu's, that's me, the bear, and one of the kits that I've got, which I've never got round to building, and what it is, it's an absolute beauty. It's a Tiger Tornado of the German Air Force with the all the tiger markings. A bit too sophisticated for me to actually make. So let's go back and keep going through. There we go, showcase of a lot of his models. Davros, hey, from Doctor Who. There we go. There's his Vulcan motorbike. So, and I like that picture. I'm not sure which one you are there, Gordon, but anyway, I believe this was taken from, was it the B29 crash site up in the Northern Peak District, near Snake Pass, round that way. I think that's where it is, but he'll tell us if I'm wrong. So, Gordon, you are tonight's Meet the Fans, so thank you very, very much for sending that info through. And basically, it's a chance to be able to give your YouTube channels a bit of a mention and find a little bit about the fans. So if you fancy joining me for one of those on a Friday night, all you got to do, send me an email to that same email address that I gave out just a little bit earlier to our winner of the competition tonight. And the email address, if you want to take part in Meet the Fans, is Airshow World 1, figure 1 that is, at gmail.com. So it's as simple as that. Okay, let's carry on, right? So sorry I've neglected the chat room for a moment, but we've got to press on. We've got a lot to fit in before we actually go. We've only got 13 minutes left. So let's move right along to our next item. What have we got? So, young man, the guy who has won our rare DVD tonight. This is a little bit of footage from it, okay? It's a very, very old video taken from a cine film. And look at that collection of Starfighters. I've never seen anything like it. But basically what it is, it's the last years of the Viking. The Vikings F-104 display team. And this was a special send-off, and that's what this video is all about. So I really hope, and well done to you for winning that DVD. So I shall look out for your email coming through, young man. So that's Evert Grutus, if that's how you pronounce your name. So that's quite appropriate. And are you from Germany? Obviously you're a fan of the F-104 Starfighters. Oh, and you'll like the music as well on this. All these German songs. Starfighter song. You'll be singing it, I can tell you. Oh, John, I really thought you were going to win it. You did well last week. But anyway, so I couldn't say too much about what was coming up earlier because it would have given the game away. But yeah, it's a Starfighter special today in the classic Airshow series. That's what it's all about. It's Starfighters. But I had to keep that a little bit quiet because it would have slightly given it away. So I'm really pleased somebody actually got it. I didn't think anybody was going to get it. So Everett, I really hope you enjoy the DVD, and I expect to see that email come through. Alright, so please enjoy it and let me know what you think when you get it. Yes, this is way back in, well, the video before of the Vikings that our good friend Everett has actually won. That video was from 1985. It was the last year of the Starfighters. So going back 35 years. This isn't as old as that. It's some video that James actually took with his, I'm not sure whether it was 8mm or high 8, and on one of these trips around Europe. Now I'm pretty sure these are Italian. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it's Italian. Yeah, but to be honest, is my email address or small K? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It would find its way. Long as you type it in exactly how I said. It's the figure 1. There we go. Thank you, Brad. That's the email address. I'm too busy to have typed it out, so thank you, Brad. And don't forget, featuring next week on the show is our very own Bradley Penny Aviation. So, GB Model Zone, I hope that was okay for you, my boy. The feature that we've done for you, and I really hope that you get some extra viewers and subscribers. They really are stunning aircraft. Now, these particular videos that you're looking at now, I will be putting the full version of this one out. I won't be putting the full version of the DVD out that Eva is going to actually get, because that's a little bit too special, and I'd be in trouble anyway because it's got copyright music on it. Gracious, the time is moving. It's only 8 minutes left of the show tonight. I cannot believe where the time goes to on these Friday night shows. Thank you, James E. Hey, James has eventually turned up. Where have you been all night, James? Have you been there? Did you see the see, James couldn't take part in the competition because I told him what it was earlier. So James was banned from taking part in the competition. So what airbase, James, were these actually taken from? I know it would say on the tape. I've been basically, I still am, I've got a lot more to do, capturing lots of high 8 and 8mm videotapes for James. So again, of course, if you want to see the full version, all you got to do, keep watching Airshow World, okay? Because there's a lot of videos on there, and some of them are quite tucked away. So just do a search, and I will be releasing this video probably next week. Normally, what I do, I release a video every day at 16:15 GMT time, okay? Or UTC, so call it that. Bradley, question for Brad. Bradley, did you go to Campbell you were going to? Did you go to Campbell today, or is it tomorrow that Jumbo is taking off? So there we go. Quick question for you if you're still in the room, young man. We weren't too sure whether it was today or tomorrow. Hey, Matthew Davis! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! So Matthew Davis, Heather and myself have enjoyed Friday Night Live. Yet we've only got 4 minutes left of the show left. So hey, he's a bit of a superstar, I tell you, Matthew. And it'd be great to see you in a couple of days. Thank you very much for watching today. So we've got to move along to the next item. If you want to see the full version, hey, you know what to do. All right, it'll be there in a couple of days, this particular video. And F104 Starfighters, love them. Okay, what have we got coming up? Okay, here's a short little clip for you from going back to 2000. It was way back at Cottesmore when they had the Royal International Air Tattoo. They had it there for 2 years, 2000 and 2001. And just look at the landing speed of this baby.
Gear down.
Turbo Tim's World. He says, hey, sorry I'm late. Hey, well, if you're late and you do want to watch this, you don't want to miss it, right? Because there's some fantastic stuff. You won't be able to win the DVD now because that's been won. But you could just rewind the video and so you can see it all. You certainly don't want to miss some of the brilliant footage that was rather good, I tell you. Even though I say so myself. Right, to finish off with. Right, we're going to finish off with East Midlands Airport. And this was taken a few years ago. Goodness gracious, I can't even remember the year. But some good old classic stuff here for you. And probably around about 2000, 2001. And you may notice this was taken very high up. Very, very high. Around about 300 feet in the air. Now, on some of my live streams, you've probably heard me mention this before. When I was in the control tower, but not looking through the glass. Oh, no. They got me right on top. Outside, 300 odd feet in the air. There was a barrier going round, so I was perfectly safe. But as you can see, quite a spectacular view. So while this is playing through, what I will do, go through what's coming up next week. Well, we can't really say too much about what we're doing next week because it's one of these things. We hope to bring you some military stuff next Friday, okay? Is that right, Jamesy? Hey? If we get the video in time, yeah, make sure you get it. And I can't say too much about that at the moment, though. Keep watching. May get some good stuff next week. And let's see what else we've got coming up. Oh, and of course, meet the fan. Look at this sunset shot. Wow, bring it on. And oh, you may have noticed that to the left-hand side, you saw some power stations. This was before the power stations were actually demolished in Castle Donington. We've got a new feature coming up next week, and right about radio scanning and aerials and what have you. I've got a really good friend called Rick King, and I've been saying he's got this new project coming up on the live streams. And what it is he's actually designed this fantastic, several aerials. Look at that, beautiful. Several aerials for military and also the civil air band. So I'll be doing a little feature all about that next week, as well as Bradley Penny Aviation. So that brings us up exactly to 8 o'clock. So just before I do say goodnight to everybody, just quick check through the chat room, make sure I haven't missed anybody. It's an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you for joining us. In the last 7 days we've had an absolute ball, especially last Saturday. It was brilliant. So James, thanks for your company last Saturday. Thank you for the videos as always, and but especially thanks to all you fantastic Airshow World fans out there. You've been wonderful as usual. Okay, and don't forget, hey, with the merchandise, it's now on sale. So actually, my face mask actually turned up today. What an improvement, I tell you. Hey, people are saying, hey, Stu, keep it on all the time, you know. But yeah, so it's and actually wearing the t-shirt as well, which is pretty cool. So thank you very much there, Peter, saying great show. Thank you very much, LT Viper. It was fun. Thank you. Absolutely. Hey, and you stayed with us throughout the show. I can't believe it. You were going to go earlier. Thanks, Stu, says John Robinson. Mark Priestley, Brill, Stu, fantastic and all that good stuff. Thank you, Maltai. Great show, Stu. Thank you, Tim's World. Thanks, Stu. We'll rerun you in a bit. That's all right. Yeah. Only on a rerun. And what else we got? Yorkshire Pud 63. Thanks for another good show. See you next week. And hey, don't forget, we could be live at any time. So don't forget, do the subscribe to Airshow World. That's the important bit. Subscribe to Airshow World and hit the icon. You know that bell icon? Then you know when we're live. Well, at least you should be. We want a t-shirt. Okay, Matthew Davis wants a t-shirt. We've got t-shirts, we've got sweatshirts, all sort of stuff. All you got to do, look in the description, just further underneath the video, you'll see all the merchandise. There's a mug as well, all sorts of stuff. And great show, Stu, thanks, that's all right. That's GB Model Zone, so thank you very much to that, Gordon, and thank you very much for taking part tonight. And don't forget, if you want to be on Meet the Fans, all you got to do, it's simple. Send me that email. I told you the address earlier, and it was also in the description. Okay, what else have we got? Just before I go, good show, Stu. Thank you, Phoebe Stone, one of the big supporters. She's been there since the very beginning. Barry West, what a man. Barry, I'm still shocked by your fantastic donation the other, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon. Thank you very much, Barry. You're a fantastic supporter, just like everybody else is. Okay, and to all our new viewers, be safe and take care. That says Mo Hatchet. Right, you've got exactly 10 seconds to put the last message in if you want to do that. But I'm just about gonna say, have yourself a fantastic weekend. Don't forget, we could pop up live at any time, at any place. So, you know, keep tuned to Airshow World. And I'm just going to go back to the intro and say thank you. Have a great weekend, Julie. Good luck tomorrow night. Okay, don't get too scary. Have a good weekend. Thank you from the bear, right here in the edit van, which I've got to change to a different sort of van for the weekend.
Secondi. Ora.
Entering North Wales MTA, we're going to proceed into low-fly area 7 for south-north flow for approximately 30 mic.
You're clear takeoff and display. The surface wind is 07012.
Once again, thanks a lot. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. See you later, okay? But certainly next Friday night for the Friday Night Live from the Edit Van. Thank you. Good night.